Hey guys, Trish P from CFB Trenton's reconditioning team, today for Power Hour. Now today I am outside because there's construction on the building that joins to mine, and so no matter what, we are going to have a whole lot of background noise. I'll try to be as loud as I can, but I apologize for all of the noise. Now today is Power Hour. It is a lot of foot speed and a lot of jumping. I'll try to give alternatives where I can. I will also not look so powerful. I pulled my hamstring last week, and so I'm really hoping this goes well. But if you see me grabbing my own butt, it's because it is a high hamstring pull, and that is where it really hurts. And I am quite sleepy. We'll get going in a couple minutes. I did post the workout on the CFB Trenton PSP page. I'm doing one change to it in that I will be doing sets of 8 instead of a 30-30. This is because I am outside and do not have a beepy thing, because I generally don't teach classes, so my beepy thing is my phone that is currently recording us. I'll get started in a couple minutes. We'll go through our introduction, the breakdown of all the exercises, and then we'll get into our warm-up and the body of the workout itself. I also don't own a watch because the cell phone serves as that, so I'm about to touch the screen to check what time it is. I'm sorry for the close-up of my hand. Alright guys, hi, I'm Trish from CFB Trenton's PSP reconditioning team. I am here today for Power Hour. It's all about speed and agility. I am sorry for the background noise that you will get from me. I am outside. Please put on music of your own choosing so that you are not stuck listening to my voice in traffic for this workout. Today's workout is broken into 2 chunks. First set is just 2 exercises, and then we get into more of a circuit style. When participating in the PSP workouts, there is a preamble in the description of the video. All exercise does come with some risks. There is a CSEP Get Active questionnaire included in there for you to assess your risks and ensure that you are ready to work out. I'm amazed that I can actually read this today because I'm not wearing glasses outside. Alright guys, I'll bring us through the description of all of the exercises and then we'll get started. So your first 2 exercises that are going to be paired together are 2 broad jumps, a burpee, and a shuffle. Okay, that's one exercise. And what it is 2 broad jumps. So 1, 2, then you're going to drop your hands back to a burpee, in, and shuffle back. Alright, that's 1. Make sure that you're listening to your feet as you're exercising. You don't want to broad jump. You want to make sure that you're landing nice and soft. Exercise 2 here is a push-up with a step out. So, we're going to step out, really putting power through that outside arm. You can alter this by dropping the knees, coming back to center each time. We're going to do 3 sets of 5 of those, and then we'll move on to the actual circuit, okay? Now for your circuit, it is 6 exercises. We're going to start with a wide switch. So you're going to find your nice athletic position. Your hips are pushed back, you're nice and straight up and down through your shins. And from here, we're going to switch the feet back and forth, making sure that you stay in that nice, wide, athletic position. All right? Then we're going to do a wide squat, a nice low, wide squat to a press up. So you're going to hold the position, then you're going to drop forward and push back. All right? Exercise 3 is a bear crawl. So you're finding that nice quadruped position. Knees are lifted just a little bit. And we're going to walk forward, opposite arm and leg, and back. Exercise number 4 is a lateral switch. So we're going to start center, switch, back and forth. Then we have a lateral shuffle. So we're going to start to one side, hand down, shuffle, and back. Back and forth 8 times. And our last exercise is a walking plank, for which we'll find our nice plank position and step out and in. All right, there's all of our exercises. Your circuit, we're going to do 3 sets of 8. Now the 8 are 8 each side, as opposed to 8 altogether. We can get started with our warm-up. It is pretty warm already. There is a heat advisory today, so start drinking water now. But we'll get going. Grab yourself a spot on the floor, a yoga mat if you have one. We'll start just with some basic cat-cows, arching up and down through your full comfortable range of motion. Now with our right arm, we're going to come under with a twist and open. We'll do 3 times right, then 3 times left. Coming under, twisting under, and reaching nice and tall. Now we're going to tuck our toes and we're going to push back to downward dog. And from here, I just want you to walk your heels a little bit, getting tension through the calves and the hamstrings. Now let's rock forward to a front plank. We're going to step our right foot outside the right hand. Open, close, step back, repeat with the left. And again, we're going to do 3 times each side. And one more to the left. Good. Come on up to standing. We'll do 10 squats, making sure that the hips go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now to get a little bit of a warm up through our feet, you're just gonna jump feet like a jumping jack, out and in 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now on your right foot, I just want you to jump up and down 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left foot, same thing, jumping up and down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to count you guys as warmed up, and we'll get started. All right, our first exercise is that 2 broad jumps, 1 burpee, shuffle back. We're going to do that 5 times. And then we're going to do 5 push-up step outs each side. Get your music started, grab a quick drink, and we'll get going. All right, guys. 2 broad jumps, 1 burpee, shuffle back 5 times. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming down to your mat, hands nice and wide, 5 step out push-ups each side. Once you've done your 5, take a little break. Always with power and agility exercises, we do allow a little bit more extra rest. With our second round, with your burpee, I want you to think about actually doing your movements properly. It's a squat, it's a push-up, it's a jump. At no point in any of those are we really rounding forward, or at no point in our squat should we be up on our toes. So think about maintaining that solid plank and controlling your movements through that powerful movement. All right? Round number 2. 5 times, 2 broad jumps, 1 burpee, shuffle. Let's go. Once you've done your 5, we're switching over to that power push-up, stepping out, power in. Finding your spot, finding your plank. Hands nice and wide. Let's go. Once you've done your 5, time for another break. Now, you noticed I've now had to put on my sunglasses. That means I was awake before the sun. And for reconditioning specialist Trish, that's usually a no-go. Which is why last week, or last power hour, somebody took a photo of me glaring at my screen. I am working really hard to look more friendly today. Alright, that should be a little bit more rest. Last set of these, 2 broad jump, 1 burpee, and shuffle. 5 times, then 5 push-ups with a step out each side. Ready? 2 broad jump, 1 burpee, shuffle back. Let's go. Once you've done your 5, set up for your last set of those power step out push-ups. Find your plank, hands nice and wide. Let's go. Five each side. And once again, rest. Now we're going to move into the circuit portion, which is going to be 3 sets of 8. I'll run through a quick demo of each of the exercises while you're resting. Exercise 1 is a wide switch, nice low position, switching the feet front and back. 8 times each side. Then 8 low squat, press up. And then 8 bear crawl. So find your nice quadruped position, opposite arm and leg, 8 each side. Then we're going to switch over to a lateral switch, a lateral shuffle, and a walking plank. All right, you guys have probably caught your breath. I have not, but we'll get started anyways. We're gonna start with that wide switch. Ready? 8 each leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next exercise is your low squat with a press up. You're going to find your nice low position, hands out in front, fall forward and push yourself back. 8 times. Ready? Let's go. Once you've done your 8, you're going to find your quadruped position for our bear crawl. Ready? Opposite arm and leg, moving forward and then back. Once you've done your 8 each side, we're going to switch into our lateral switch. Coming nice and low. One leg to the side, one hand down. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Once you've done your 8 there, we're going to do our lateral shuffle. For our lateral shuffle, we're moving side to side, just a couple steps, touching down on each side. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, staying nice and low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Last exercise in the circuit, walking plank. We're going to walk side to side, 8 steps each direction. So if you do 4 out, 4 back, 2 times, you're set. Ready? Let's plank. And rest. That's once. We have 2 more times through that circuit. After I catch my breath. Now our exercises again are our wide switch, our low squat with a press up, our bear crawl, our lateral switch, our lateral shuffle, and our walking plank. Everybody ready? Well, I'm ready and I'm the instructor, so that's what really matters. Let's find our spot for our wide switch. Setting up, hips are back, we're staying in that nice low position, 8 switches each side. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exercise 2 is our low squat with our press up. Really explode through the arms as you're pressing yourself back to that low squat. Find your position and let's go. Once you've done your 8, we're moving on to our bear crawl. It's 8 steps each arm and leg, forward and back. Let's set up in our quadruped. Knees are lifted, nice neutral spine, and let's go. Once you've done your 8, setting up for our lateral switch. One hand down, one leg out. Switching in the center. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to switch over to our lateral shuffle. Side to side, touching down at each side. Ready? Let's shuffle. Staying nice and low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Last exercise before a break, walking plank. Stepping, same arm and leg, out and in. 4 steps out and back 2 times. Let's find our plank. And let's go. And break. We have one more set, and then we get to cool down. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the Southside Gym at CFB Trenton, during every heat wave out on the floor, we all sweat together in misery. So I'm hoping that all of you have air conditioning, and I'm the only one sweating in misery today. Otherwise, just remember the good times when we were together out on the floor. Alright, last round, best round. Making sure that your movements are clean and trying to keep the power through the powerful movements and keep the fast feet through the agility. Let's get ourselves ready. Alright, first one is our wide switch. For our wide switch, we're going to drop the hips, push them back, set up our nice athletic position, and we're switching the feet 8 times each side. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now it's our low squat with our press up. Find that low position, hands out in front, and we're going to drop forward, power back up to your squat. Ready? Let's go. Once you've done your 8, we're going to get ready for our bear crawl. We're going to set up into our quadruped position, opposite arm and leg, walking forward and back 8 times each. Ready? Let's go. Once you've done your 8 each side, we'll set up for our lateral switch. Nice and low, one arm out to the side, bringing that hand down, and we're going to switch back and forth 8 times each leg. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I did 2 extra there. I'm PSP, I'm used to counting to 10 and that's it, so forgive me there. Alright, now it's our lateral shuffle. This time I'll try to remember to do only 8. Find your nice low position. That's where we're staying. Ready? Let's shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Last one. That's 8. And we'll set up for our last exercise. It's our walking plank. Out and in, 8 times each direction. Let's set ourselves up. Let's go. Once you're done, take a break. Grab some water, cool down, move around a little bit, whatever suits you best. In a minute or so, we'll get into some stretching. But thank you for joining Wednesday morning power hour. Self-promotional thing. Next Wednesday is Global Running Day, and I am organizing a virtual 5K run. You submit the times through the PSP Facebook page. There's an event created, and fastest woman and fastest man can win a solid virtual high five from your PSP team. But for those of us that are just starting our running season, I'm going to run it again in September, so that we can all see how much we've improved over the course of the summer. I like setting goals, so I think having the goal to have a slightly faster 5K come September will help keep myself motivated. All right, let's stretch. Starting one leg out, one leg in. And we're going to reach down towards that toe. Good, let's switch that over. Reaching down. Getting a nice stretch through the belly of the muscle. You want to feel it in the center of the muscle rather than at either end. For some people that might mean you need to add a little light bend to the knee just to give some softness. Let's cross one foot over the opposite leg, hug that in, and you're going to rotate over that top leg. And let's switch that over. Good. Clasping hands behind the back to pull the chest open. Let's look up and over one shoulder. hand up and over the other shoulder. Now I want you to stretch anything else that you feel needs stretching. Stretching can be a very personal thing. I don't know where you're tight, but stretch your major muscle groups or where you feel you need that stretch. All right. Thank you for joining me for Power Hour today. What is a pirate's favorite letter? You think it be R, but it be the C. Ciao.